Alright guys, what is going on? Time for another series, RFG. Actually, another series with the same series. No. It's another, the next game in this series. Like I said, we're doing Ratchet and Clank. We're going to do all the platformers. And as we go, don't want that to start up again. We're doing all the platformers, and Ratchet and Clank was next. So, without further ado, let's get this going. New game, of course. I've played this a couple times, so. But it's been a while. It's been about a year or so since I picked up and played it, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty to start out with.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Alright, here we go. Oh god, we gotta fix these controls. Ooh boy. I don't know what it is about PS2 games, but they like to just invert the camera.
Help desk.
There we go. So like when you press left, camera doesn't turn left, it turns right. When you press right, it turns left. It's really awkward. Alright, so let's go a little bit of detail into this game. So this was developed in 2000. It actually came out in 2002, so a year after the Jak and Daxter and everything. This game is much more of an action game as far as play. It's an action platformer as opposed to what Jak and Daxter was, which was primarily just a platformer first and an action game second. So you're gonna see a lot more play with some guns and some weapons and all kinds of stuff. Now I said, like before, this is probably my second favorite of the series. And does it mean that I like it substantially less than Jak and Daxter? Absolutely not. This series is fantastic, and I have all of the games, including the PS3 ones and the brand new one that came out last year, Into the Nexus. This series is great. Characters are great. Story's awesome. It's one of the best. It just to me, and this is probably just a nostalgia factor more than anything, but because it came out after Jak and Daxter, I got to it later, and I actually didn't get to it until really 2013 was the first time I ever played these games. So that's probably why it hasn't hit the same. But this is a fantastic series, and if you are new and have never played it, and maybe this is the first time you've ever seen this game in action, absolutely pick this up. You can get the basic collection right now for about 20 bucks. So again, this is another great buy. Absolutely, you should pick it up. So if you have a PS3 on. So the main point is you want to collect as many bolts. If I said fall off the cliff, that was great. You want to collect as many bolts as possible. That's your currency. It allows you to buy and upgrade weapons. Now you can get some pretty sweet weapons in this game. So right now you just start out and all you have is a wrench.
That's nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury, let Gadgetron's patented system rebuild
Kill them all.
from the inside out.
So right now I'm not really doing much. We're just going around just collecting as many bolts as possible. Now a lot of the weapons, a lot of the enemies in the game, you can take out with your wrench. They get progressively harder, but for now it's pretty simple just to take them all out with the wrench. Dude. Woo. And you can pick up these little Gadgetrons, so this gives you ammo. So anytime you see a box with a G on it, that's an ammo box. What are you doing? You're just jumping up and down. Alright, come on now. Now, for those that were hoping that I will do a perfect run out of this game and get another platinum trophy, probably not going to happen. There's just too many secret trophies in this game that it would just take too much time. And there's just so many games that I want to get to on this series that I'm just going to have to power through some of these. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting a platinum trophy on this. Now, it's something I might go back, maybe in the future. Maybe I'll make a series out of it as me making attempts to. Hey, look, they just killed the other guy. I was like, maybe I'll make a series where I'm, forcing myself to get these platinum trophies. Maybe like a trophy hunting series, but for this, we're just gonna play and beat it. All right, let's get some help. Now, this game is a little bit, as you'll see when we get to the second and third one, this one's a little bit more simple than the other two. You don't really have, your weapons don't level up. You really just start out with the bomb glove. Just throws a bomb out.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Alright, and that's how Ratchet and Clank meet. So they're actually, as you can tell, this game's a little bit more cinematic than the other one. Than Jack and Daxter was. So you're going to get a lot more cutscenes. A lot more of this. We're going to go this way first. Each little world you go to has specific objectives you need to meet. Pretty simple. You go to a lot of worlds. So... but... Alright, that's... Can we get this thing off my screen? Nope. While this text is on your screen, do not turn off your power. Wow. There we go. Alright, it's off. Thought it was bugged out for a second. Ah, shoot. Yeah, we need to get the... Not easy to do with the bomb glove. I'm gonna stick with the wrench for most of this part here. Just makes things a little bit easier. Attack and destroy. So it's pretty cool that I'm playing this in 2015, because later on this year they're actually going to be coming out with a Ratchet and Clank movie, which is based upon this game. I don't know what they're going to do as far as, like, are they going to copy the whole story element to it, or are they make it kind of a brand new story? I don't know, but I did see some of the trailers and it looks really, really good, so I'm pretty excited for it. I'll probably want to... I want to say it's like going to be a bunch of kids in there, but I think it's going to be a bunch of like adults from... Oh wait, I don't have that ability yet. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a bunch of adults there. You know, reliving their childhood. Let's go this way. So each time you get to a world, you want to collect infobots. So, and you only can get them by reaching the end of these little zones that you go to each time. Let's go get those boxes. And like I said, you want to make sure that you destroy every box in the area, because bolts, things start getting very, very expensive. And if you don't have enough bolts, obviously you can't afford it. Whoa, oops, wrong way. So, collect all the bolts. Smash the boxes. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta be careful here. It's pretty easy to run off this part. Whoop.
Dad blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Geronimo!
Did you just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot,
Skid McMarks.
get there. To enter, look around.
This is what I love about these games and a lot of like Pixar movies too, which is why like a lot of adults can watch them. Is they like to put in like little adult jokes that a lot of kids won't understand, which is brilliant. I mean, these are like, this is kind of a kid's game, but it's got some adult humor in it, which I love. Woohoo! Sewer pipe slide. And we're out. So we got one more infobot that we need to collect from here. And this is a vendor, so you can buy weapons and ammo and everything from here. I don't have enough to get the pyrocider yet, but
That's a real beauty.
we should have enough before I leave the planet. This area. Alright. So the bomb glove is not really that effective. It's pretty basic. I'll kind of use it for a bit so you guys can kind of see what it's all about. You know, it's basically throw the bombs, run away. You don't get a whole lot of ammo with it. You know, it's good for crowds that are pretty far away, and it's good for solo enemies. But you have to keep range when you use it on. So something like this part is good to use it. So second, oh yeah. Trying to remember how we fix the camera so it's behind you. Do the little. There we go. That's it. So if you're using it in some kind of here's kind of an advanced trick with this. If you get the camera right behind you and hold R2, you fix the camera behind you, so you can do dodges like this, which allow you to move around a lot easier. It kind of comes in handy later on. Now it's a little bit awkward to do in this game. When you get to the second and third games, it's pretty much like you need to know how to do it, because there's a lot of very tricky parts in it. Not necessarily difficult. Like this game is, as far as difficulty levels, is nowhere near on par with like the Jak 2s. But it still can be difficult at times. All right. We got a bunch of them here, so this is the kind of situation you want to use the bomb glove. Oh yeah, there's a gold bolt around here, but I don't think I can get it yet. I think you have to get an ability. You have to get like a hydro pack to be able to swim up there. Yeah, that's where you would do it right there. So if you So they have these like little special items called gold bolts. They look like regular bolts, but they're big and they're gold. So they are like your secrets of the game. So you can collect them all. I believe you get a trophy for collecting them all as well. But like I said before in the beginning of it, I'm not going for a platinum trophy here. We're really just going to beat the game and enjoy the story with this one. Now, when we get to Jack 2, we'll get back to doing platinum runs and whatnot, but oh god. The games like, you know, games like this where I've only got 30% of the trophies, I don't have the time and effort to do a full run. I'm not saying I won't, like I said, not saying I won't ever do it, but for this series in general, that's not my primary effort for this series. I just want everyone to experience these great, amazing games that I've absolutely enjoyed playing. Woo! Fly! So these first few levels here, they're pretty simple. You shouldn't die at all. If you do, doesn't mean you suck. It's just the controls are a little complicated. They're not really complicated, but they're a little tricky at times, especially when you just have the bomb glove. Alright. So yeah, this is the part again where you want to be using this tactic. Oh, and absolutely failing at throwing the bombs in the right direction.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the select button to bring up the map. Your ship is...
Hi. I love the humor in this game. Call me a little kid-like, or call me lame, call me a nerd, whatever. I always find these games to be fun. Woo! I do think there's definitely a lot more humor in these games than the Jak and Daxter series, although Daxter's pretty damn hilarious. This is a little bit more lighthearted. There's definitely some serious points in this game that you'll see, but for the most part, this is pretty lighthearted too. Alright, back down, get all the stuff. Yes, and make sure if you see ammo crates on the ground, pick them up. Ammo will start to become very, very spare. Is sparing, is that a word? Very, spare. No, that's not it. Rare, that's what it is. It won't become rare, but you'll run out of ammo very quickly. Okay. So let's get on the ship, fly to the next planet. We're gonna go to Outpost Iridia first. We'll fly there, and then that'll be in the episode. Okay, so this is where we're gonna end, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. We'll go through a new planet Iridium. We might hit a Metropolis, depending on how long the video goes. Because I want to try to keep these between 20 and 30 minutes. So, but anyways, you guys take care. Take it easy.